There we go. It is recording. Oh. Anyways, I was just watching a video. It's literally behind the fucking camera app here on the fucking computer. And the thing is, yes, my room's still a fucking mess. That's that right there is it's a high-vis jacket. Probably should just clean some of the reflective tape parts. But anyways, what I was gonna say was there's this app I've seen on what's it called on as a sponsor on YouTube quite a few times called Rocket Money, and it's like, oh, manage your finance by seeing what what like stuff where your money's going and all that is like, and that's got me thinking. Every time I see the ad, I'm like, that's about as much of a scam as like Honey or Established Titles or any other, or like, BetterHelp, all those fucking sponsor things. And the reason why I kind of think of it as a scam or something that isn't, the reason, or like, I personally think like, also like, I'd probably put Ground News in there as well. I think of like, Rocket Money, Ground News, BetterHelp, Honey, fucking Established Titles, like kind of, those are all kind of scams. I kind of lump them in as like scams because like, why like, for example, the reason why I consider like Ground News a scam is because why are you paying people why are you paying a private company that takes your money for critical fucking thinking? Like, are we, like, I think a big reason why, like, a lot critical thinking is like, that this era is the death of critical thinking is like, for websites like, Ground News. Because it tells you, oh yeah, this is left-leaning, this is right-leaning, this is X-leaning, like Y-leaning, this is centrist, all that. It's like that's a decision that you, as the reader of the article, is supposed to make, It's like, you, as a person, should tell yourself, oh, this feels that it's leaning more towards this political side, or this other political side, not pay someone to do the work for you. I feel like that's why LLMs, like ChatGPT, Gemini, all that, are so fucking prevalent, because it's like, because in the era of information, the 21st century, no one's thinking. Like, no one is like, nothing's happening. No cogs are turning. It's like no cogs are turning because the lube's been gone for like at least a fucking quarter century. It's like, and Rocket Money, personally, because my bank app personally tells me where my fucking money's going. So I personally think that something like Rocket Money is a scam. It feels sketch because my fucking bank app, like the app of my bank, is like telling me where my fucking money's going. Why would I need a third party to tell me where my money's going when my own bank is telling me where my money's going? It's like, why? It's like, why would I need to tell my bank where it's like that's the thing. That's why I think that something like Rocket Money is dubious. It's like, it's a scam. Rocket Money feels like a scam. Just like Honey and all those previously mentioned stuff felt like a scam. It's like, if I want to know where my fucking money is going, like, I just gotta open my phone, go on my bank app, or go on the browser, type in my fucking bank, and then just, and basically look where my fucking money is going. What awful spending decisions I'm gonna make. I might make one on Sunday. I might buy myself a fucking Opel Frontera. I might. Just nothing set in stone. But that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know why, but a lot of sponsors I see on YouTube these days feel like scams. Like, they feel just, they feel like they're up to no good. But no good's kind of come from them. And it's like, yeah, this shit's not, like, this shit's a scam. This shit's not good. Which is fucking weird. It's like, it's also like, kind of in the same vein. It makes me think of some Minecraft mods. I think it's like the Broken Script. And a few other Minecraft mods. Specifically Minecraft mods that can basically access some files on your computer and all that. It's like, it feels like people lack the critical thinking, like some people lack the critical thinking to tell themselves, this is malware, this is not good. Like, a computer, no, something, a file, even though it says, oh yeah, it can do this, this and that, you know, when it comes to file access, it doesn't matter if it tells you whether, you know, yeah, it doesn't matter if it tells you whether it does the things it does. Malware is malware, and malware access your files. It's no better, like, some Minecraft mods are no better than fucking viruses. That's a hot take I might, like, to me, that's probably like the most lukewarm fucking take I could imagine. Like, oh, it's, yes, a Minecraft mod that accesses your files and runs certain things is fucking malware. It's like, you don't need my 2 cents for that. You should know that, you know? It's like, you should know that something that accesses your files is malware. And I feel like some people don't fucking realise that. They don't realise that something as simple as accessing your files without, whether, like, you know, if I wanted to open my fucking, you know, documents, what is it called? Like, you know, the file thing, you know, the File Explorer app, kind of software on Windows. If I don't want to, like, if I don't open it of my own volition, it's malware. It's like, it feels that stupid. It feels stupid to say that me not opening the, you know, the Files app, you know, the Files like, kind of thing by myself is malware. You know, oh, a pop-up notification saying, oh, this and that. Malware. Like, if it says it's in a Minecraft mod. What's it called? And, oh, like, especially ones that tell you your fucking location, your IP address and location on where you live. Like, that's malware. Can you not think? Like, I prefer watching Minecraft content rather than playing it. I don't. It's not. I'm not saying that Minecraft's bad, but I don't really enjoy playing Minecraft. I like open world stuff, but Minecraft's not really, doesn't float my boat. And that's the thing. I like, basically, I'm like, just watching this, like, kind of mods, I'm like, when I look at them, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not watching that. Fuck no. It's like, oh, it tells you your location? Well, that's a no for me, dog. I'm going to watch episode 400 of Accurize 2's The Long Dark in fucking Interloper. So, cheerio. I'm gonna leave you to your own stuff and watch a 2-hour video of a dude walking in the, of a dude walking in the Canadian winter, because yeah, it's like that's the thing. It feels like it's just, I feel like in the age of information, we are just getting dumber. We're getting critical thinking is amiss. It's not something that's there. It's like, it's like, it's like, just also he's following stuff, and it's like, I guess that's the thing. It's like a lot of people are like, but it's like, someone said this was cool and all that, so it must be cool. I feel like people in this age or in this era feel like, people did follow trends back in the days, back in the 60s and 70s, before social media. I know, I'm not going to deny it. I do know that for a while that hippies were a trend, and that what's it called? Yeah, that hippies were a trend. That was somewhat. I guess some hippies do exist, but hippies still do exist today. I've probably met one or two. I don't really remember. I remember people for who they are, not what they were part of. Sometimes wonder what they were part of. But that's the thing. I don't know why I decided to free range this, which is a fucking thermostat with humidity and the kind of high and low within the past 24 hours of both heat and humidity. And there we go. This table here is kind of glass surface, and also this is a Silverstone fridge magnet that my grandma's boyfriend got. My mum's grandma's boyfriend, because she's divorced. She divorced to my dead grandfather I think since at least the early 80s. But that's another story. But yeah, it feels like people tend to follow more stuff, follow more kind of trends and all that, because it's the new cool thing and all that. And me doing these kind of vlogs and posting them on YouTube is essentially my version of basically using social media, because I don't have any on my phone, and I feel the fuck I'm better for it. It's another hot take of mine is, delete social media. You don't need it. Think about it. You don't fucking need social media. You don't need phone is kind of important. But at least get something not ultra complicated. Get a small phone, or at least get a SIM card that gives you unlimited calls and messages and not a lot of data, because the fuck else do you need? Do you need you don't need to be connected to the internet all the time. I'm on my phone quite a bit, but that's because I go on a fucking manga reading website, and it's I don't get why, but that's the thing. I don't have social media. I don't see a need for it. Frankly, I'd rather live under a rock, under the metaphor, And plus, the thing is, it's like, like, I guess there is the defense of like, I'm using social media to, what's it called? I'm using social media to, like, keep up with the news. Usually, most news outlets, a lot of media outlets have a YouTube channel. At least that's what I know. For example, I'm followed to, what is it? Because this concerns me, I'm not just... Yes, I've got a god-awful pose. But I'm followed some kind of, like, I guess not really news related, but, I'm subscribed to, like, Léger TV, which is a YouTube channel about a skiing station not far from, like, a 45-minute drive from here, because, mountain roads, at least here in Europe, winding. But I follow, like, France 24, which is one of the many French news channels. I follow also West France, which is a big kind of like... And plus, like, I'm pretty sure that on most YouTube channels, on most YouTube feeds, there's gonna be, I'm pretty sure that on most YouTube feeds, there's going to be a news section. You don't need social media to watch the news. YouTube has the news in short, like, a few minute long videos. And I don't get, it's like, think about it. You don't need social media. Oh, I want to keep up with my favourite celebrities. Brother, my broski, my dude, my fella, my folk, you need to listen to me. You do not need the Instagram. You do not need the Twitter. You do not need the blue sky. You don't need social media. Social media is probably one of the biggest scams of the 21st century. Like, you don't need it. You don't need social media. You want to watch the news? There's the radio. But no one really listens. I guess a lot of people do listen to radio. But that's the thing. YouTube. I guess YouTube is a social media. I don't know. But YouTube usually has the news on it if you want to watch the news. Like, want to know stuff. Like, and plus, I think YouTube's always good because it's got quite a bit of, like, long form content that you can learn from. Like, oh, you want to watch a fucking 4-hour long video? What is it? I have it open. There we go. Like, you want to watch a basically 5-hour long video about Rapture predictions? It's like, that's the thing. You want to watch something about the Korean War. I'm pretty sure there's channels about that. You want to watch stuff about World War II. There's channels about that. Don't go watching Zuma Historian. He's a fascist. And that's one thing I'm not going to tolerate. Fascists, like, I don't care. You can say that, it's like, you can say whatever the fuck you want. But if you're a fascist, no, there's nothing right with that. But that's the thing. It's like, I don't, it's like, like, that's the thing. A lot of people, like, it just feels like, I feel like outrage, and everyone wants, like, basically in this day and age, it's just a massive fight for attention and outrage. They do stuff that is outrageous on purpose to get the people's attention. They want your time because your time is their money. That's the thing. They want you to watch their stuff, get angry at their stuff, because you, like, if it's free, as they say, if it's free, you are the product. And that's the thing. With rage bait content, they want your attention, because you watching the thing, watching the video, watching whatever the person causing the outrage is, like what the person causing the outrage is doing, they want you to watch. They want you to watch, because you watching means more money for them. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, you know? Due to, like, oh, this is outrageous. Yeah, it's outrageous. Then don't watch it. If it's outrageous, don't fucking watch it. Don't pay attention to it. Don't pay no mind. Like, don't pay no mind. If you don't pay no mind, you're gonna have peace of mind. That's the thing. I don't know what fucking accent that was, but I hope the point gets across. If you pay no mind to what the people ask, it's like, if you pay no mind to them, you ain't gonna have, like, if you pay mind to them, you ain't gonna get no peace of mind. That's the thing. People gotta think. Like, I feel like people gotta think. And really, that's the thing. People's gotta start thinking critically. Don't know why I took out a fucking foldable umbrella. This bitch been to fucking Japan with me. Deadass. This thing was bought in Rome, went to Japan, and is now back here. Lord. Yeah. But anyways, people gotta start, I feel like people gotta start thinking a bit more, spending more time thinking critically. So don't pay no mind to the people that want your attention, because then you'll get peace of mind, like I just fucking repeating. But sometimes you gotta fucking, because sometimes to make people memorize, you gotta bash it. You gotta bash it in their head. It's like, oh, it's like they're not gonna refuse to listen to it. Then say it. Say it until they fucking listen. It's like, say it in a way that will make them want to listen. Make them say it in a way they want to listen. And that's the thing. If you say it in a way that doesn't make them want to listen, they won't. That's the thing. If you don't make them feel a certain, basically, you gotta play with the people's feelings, in a certain way. You gotta make them think a certain thing, That's what it feels like. You gotta, you can't just shout at you can't just kick someone, you can't just punch someone in the guts and tell them to do a certain thing. They're not gonna listen to you like that. You just gotta sit them down, tell them calmly, explain, take your time, take it calmly, take it slow. Slowest, what is it? Fastest, I think it's fastest slow and slow is fast. Or it's slow is steady and steady is fast, kind of thing. So, take your time. You gotta have patience. That's the thing with life. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. You gotta be calm. Otherwise, nothing's gonna work out. So, anyways, I think that's enough fucking talking for me. So, cheerio.